Alright, welcome back to some more Search and Destroy gameplay. This is from that recording session that I was trying to knock out the rest of the camos for the TAQ 56, so you get to see the beautiful teal skin on it once again. This map is a map that I really wanted to like. When I first started playing, I was like, ooh, kind of looks like Crash from Call of Duty 4, or it was also brought back in a few other games. And it is sort of like Crash, but without the elevation that makes Crash interesting. And it's certainly a map that I haven't really figured out very well on Search and Destroy. Like, I'm not really sure which way to go. I'm not sure where to throw my grenades, my placement grenades, and I haven't quite figured out, like, where, if you're gonna push, right, like, how far are you gonna get? And where should I be setting up and, like, waiting for people to come through doorways and down hallways? But this team didn't push, so they kind of threw me for a loop anyway, but that's all, that's part of figuring the game out, right? And there ain't nothing like flashing yourself and then reloading and then hip firing an enemy and getting a kill like a rat in a corner. I really like doing that. And I felt like at the end of this match, I really enjoyed the game. But watching the gameplay back so that I could kind of edit the rounds out a little bit so there wasn't so much dead time, although I've just been sitting in the same building for like 3 minutes now. When I went to edit it back, I felt like, oh, it did kind of turn out interesting, and there were a couple of moments at the end of the match that I enjoyed. And I could have edited this out. I could have edited out my poor ability to jump up, but I didn't. Because that's what you guys mean to me. If I had made that mantle the first time around, I think I would have had that kill. I kind of like tried out not having auto mantle on, and in this gameplay it's not on, so I'm having to like double hit space on my keyboard every time I want to mantle. I've since turned that off because you can see, like, I just don't make it over anything. Nothing seems to respond the way that I'm expecting it to. Nice little headshot there through the wall. If you've played this map in like Domination or Headquarters, you'll know that it's mostly snipers in these buildings. I was actually trying to hit dead silence there. I forgot that I had turned I had turned that to portable radar in a previous match for some reason. Yeah, so I guess this team was kind of playing Search and Destroy like it was one of those objective modes. And it really frustrated me. I don't expect people in Search and Destroy to be that far back into their spawn. Like, if I make it back there, I kind of want to loop around and try to, you know, flank the enemy team and come up from their side or behind them and take them out. And that playstyle just did not work on defense for this team. Which, like, you would think if you're playing defense, you could just sit back. But also, the enemy team should be pushing up to a bomb site. So, we go into offense and we start, you know, 2-1 here. And I was kind of surprised that that guy had gotten over there, but it must have been because I have a pistol as my secondary and I'm not using the combat knife like I usually do. If I'm playing just Search and Destroy, generally my secondary is going to be a combat knife so I can run further. And I do know if I make it to this building before anyone else, there is a good shot that I'm going to see someone crossing or going into broken building or towards a bomb site. But you just got to get there before them. I will say, playing offense on B, I've figured out like a little bit better like locations that I'm gonna watch bomb site from. But you can tell in this map, I really just don't know where I should go. I wouldn't drop bomb where I did in this gameplay again. So like, I would actually put it probably on the the right-hand corner closest to me of the bomb site so that I could sit against the edge of the map and kind of cover all fields of entry. And I end up getting killed here. I thought the teammate was pushing around the wall, and so I expected him to like backed up into their spawn, but you can see in the recording I run straight past him. But we get the round win, so I guess that's alright. Am I talking nonsense? Did I have the combat knife on this class the whole time? Oh my gosh. How embarrassing. Again, I could go edit that out. But I'm going to leave it in so that everyone knows how much of an idiot I am. This is another section of, like, if you push A, I don't know, like, when is the appropriate time to rush to this building? I mean, I guess that worked out for me, but then, you know, I backed my ass up the stairs here and just right into this guy's combat knife, so... Just beep, beep, beep. Yeah, dead. Ridiculous. That really frustrated me during the game. I didn't know you could run across the backside of the building. But yeah, it's like I didn't know, like, should I be in that building? Should I not be in that building? Should I like kind of wrap around the front of the garage and try to go plan A? Probably not, because that guy would have had Overwatch on me from the second floor if he didn't come down the stairs, and probably could have killed me immediately. He should have stuck to the combat knife, because he just runs into this dude's pistols. We should go look that clip up on TTV. I have yet to find someone's Twitch channel that I've been playing with. Like, usually if I die during a round, I'll pull up another tab and be like, are they streaming? And every time I go to see if they're streaming, no one's streaming. And half the time, I'd say more than half the time, can't even find their channel with the search feature. So it's like, do you have a channel? Is this all lies? This isn't a bad building to hold down, and if you have the bomb, and this is what I've been doing, if you have the bomb and you see that your team has pushed up into the B site, you know, it's pretty easy to hold that building, make sure nobody was going to like wrap mid on you, and then go plant bomb. Because the lines of sight then are going to be middle map, and usually their spawn, especially this team, like they weren't pushing hard. And we go down 3-5, which is not the best, but at least we know we control the interactions we're gonna have. Kind of bailed out on that nade there. I'm down to my last mag. I really just want to get the bomb to pop off. I don't want to die and then give them the defuse. So I wait just long enough that they pop off of the defusal. And there, I just pick up 2 kills with the bomb. I don't think I've done that before. Just played a little bit of bait on them on the other side of the map. Confused them just enough. Because if one of them had stuck that defuse, I think they would have gotten it off. I don't think that I couldn't pick my target there, and I kept bouncing back and forth, so... If one of them had just stayed on the site, they probably could have gotten that defuse off. And that's the second bomb squad hit marker I've gotten, and I'm so, like... You know, I'm an artist with these nades, man. These placement nades are, like, the one thing that I feel confident about in this game. I'm pretty bummed out that that one didn't get him crossing, so let's see if we can get him later. Broken Building's another place... Well, I guess it's called a barbershop. I hear people say barbershop in Broken Building, but it's another location that I'm trying to become more comfortable with. You have a couple of directions in and out of it if you're taking fire. You're pretty well protected up here, but at the same time exposed from one major direction. So, like, if anyone had pushed middle, I was like what I had been doing on offense, they could have had me dead to rights. And I'm thinking since I see him running around in the top, like maybe he has bomb, he's going to come down to A, I get a couple shots on him, miss the wall bang, and I decide, you know what, I'm just going to go back to what works. You don't get them once, you know, you got to try again. That's why I use this perk package. Resupply is great to have more lethals. Go ahead and finish that guy up for the teammate, and let's get the final kill cam here. Like I said, man, I'm an artist with these grenades. It's one of my favorite things in these games, especially if you can get final kill, just chucking a grenade into the sky. Huh, great placement. You love to see it, unless you can't see it because the final kill cam decides to be behind a wall. So, we end 12 and 5, which I'm pretty happy with. I appreciate you watching, and this is where I would have outro music, but I don't have any outro music. I'll see you next time.